Hey guys, it's me, Jay Woods. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe right down there. Wait, no, down here, down the bottom. But basically today I wanted to review a new shadow palette by the brand Beauty Glazed, which they sell on Amazon. I don't know if they sell it in like beauty supplies or anything like that. I haven't seen any beauty supplies by me, but I may be wrong. But basically Beauty Glaze, they make super duper affordable shadows, very popular on Amazon. They also became popular because I know they would make like dupes for like Huda Beauty palettes and other popular palettes, but they came out with this palette and it is so beautiful. It's so gorgeous. As soon as I saw it, I had to get it, and I think it's like Amazon's like bestseller in terms of like new makeup right now because it is so pretty. So it is this palette right here. It's called the Colorboard palette. It is 60 shades. I know you're like, girl, how do they have 60 shades in this little ass box? Basically what it is, it's a bunch of different little shadow palettes. So it's like a palette within a palette. Really, it's 4 palettes within a palette. So first you have the blues. You see right here. I'm sorry, these are the greens. First you have the greens. So it has a mixture of like matte shadows, pearl shadows, and then also pressed glitters. And then we also have the oranges. This is going to be so pretty for the summertime. Hopefully we're out of quarantine by then. This reminds me of like the 35 palette. It's so nice. Then we have the blue palette, just this one right here. And then finally we have the purple palette, which is this one here. So they have such a beautiful mix of different colors. It's like every color that you would want in a shadow, they pretty much have it. They did an amazing job choosing colors for this, formulating it, all of that. So if you want to see how the shadows perform and how I got to this look, and then my final thoughts on this palette, just keep on watching. Alright, so the first shade I'm going to use is this yellow from the orange palette. This yellow right here. Oh, do you see the pigmentation? Oh my gosh. Whoa. That is so pigmented. Oh my goodness, especially for a yellow, it's not easy to get like a matte yellow to be this bright. Usually they're either like really chalky or they barely even show up, but this is like amazing. I'm like so shook by this like Tweety Bird yellow, but I think I'm actually gonna do a blue look, even though I went with yellow first, whatever. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into the green, and then I'm gonna take this color. It's almost like a bluish green type of shade, and I'm also going to put that in the crease. Oh my god, this shade is so bright too. The shade is also obviously super pigmented. It's so pretty. I'm obsessed. Alright, so now that I'm looking very St. Patrick's Day, I'm going to go into the blue palette. Now I'm actually going to use both of these colors. First I'm going to use this one, and then I'm going to use this one just to deepen it. So with this blue shade, I definitely am seeing more fallout. Definitely tap your brush before you apply it because there's a lot of fallout in this one. You could even see it right there. So I'm glad I didn't put on my concealer. Alright, so I carved out my crease using an extra by pencil and milk. It turned blue because obviously I had blue shadow. But I'm going to go over that with this white shadow right here. Well, it's not really like a white, it's more like a cream shadow. Hopefully it shows up, but we'll see. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this blue right here. I'm going to put it in the middle because I want to go over it with a glitter. And then I'm going to put this dark blue again on the outer corner. I'm not loving the way that color is looking, just because I expected it to be more like metallic, but it's kind of like a pearl finish. But since I'm going to go over it with the glitter, whatever. So now this darker blue, I'm going to go on the outer corner and also on the bottom. And I know the eyes are looking crazy right now, but they're going to look cute at the end, okay? I promise. Alright, so I added some eyeliner, also cleaned up the bottom a little bit, obviously. So now I'm going to add some glitter glue just into like the middle part, and we're going to add some of the glitter. I'm actually a little bit nervous, hopefully it doesn't mess up the look. But yeah, I'm going to use the NYX glitter primer. Gonna let it become a little bit tacky, and then I'm going to use the blue palette once again, and I'm going to use this glitter right here. I'm going to just pick it up with my pinky. Let me first start with what I love about this palette. First of all, I love the pricing. It's under $20 for 60 shadows. Like, Beauty Glazed, you're doing amazing, honey. You're doing amazing. I freaking love the packaging. Also, when I first saw the packaging, like this like outer thing, when I first saw it in the, what's it called? Like the little image on Amazon, I was like, that looks a little bit cheap. But in person, it's honestly really, really pretty because it has like a pearlized finish almost. I don't know how to describe it. It's not like a regular, just like cheap little cardboard. You could actually tell that they put some money into this packaging. And then the colors are just so gorgeous. Like, are you kidding me? It's the perfect mixture of matte shades, glitter shades, and then also pearl shades. Ooh. The blues, and then the only shades that I didn't get to use were the purple ones, just this one right here. But it's like, just looking at these colors, you can do so many different looks. You could do a really natural looking look, or you could do something crazy and dramatic like I did today. And that's what's perfect about this palette, especially like since we're all in quarantine. This is the time to play with your makeup, learn how to do new things, have a little bit of fun, because nobody's gonna see you walking around looking crazy, you know? So yeah, so I really do love this palette. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it doesn't really have any like metallic shades. And what I mean by that is that you see how usually a palette, it'll have like a bright, like, it's not glitter, but it's like super bright and like pigmented and like, yeah, like metallic. Like it almost looks foiled when you put it on your eyes. They don't really have any shades like that. They're like shiny shades, which you could see like these on the bottom, for example. I'll like swatch one of them. It isn't really, you see that it isn't really like super metallic and bright. It's more so like a pearl type of color. So you're not gonna get that super like bright illuminated effect, but you will get sort of like a little bit of like shimmer on the eye. So I do wish that the shades that aren't matte were just like a little bit more metallic and gave you more of like a pale type of look. But I really enjoyed using the matte shades in this palette, which matte shades are really hard to do. Usually they come out super duper chalky. These matte shades I feel like are not chalky at all. The pigmentation is beautiful. It isn't patchy or anything like that. Well, at least not the colors that I use. The colors that I used were not patchy. They were super beautiful. Some of them did have kind of like a lot of fallout. So if you are going to go crazy with the eyes, just do your concealer after your eyes. Because if you do it before, honey, you're gonna have blue, purple, orange, red, everything just like all the way down here all over your face. But let me know what you think about this palette. I'm gonna put a little affiliate link on the bottom if you want to buy it. And if you have any questions, if you ever use this palette, definitely let me know down below.